Chapter 3: The Nuclear Frontier. In the isolated sands of the West, a terrifying new sun was being manufactured in total secrecy. The Trinity Protocol was live. The West had abandoned current and steam, staking the future of global power on the split atom. The experiment had reached its final second. A single moment designed to determine who would hold the keys to absolute destruction. They didn't want to power the grid. They wanted to build the ultimate deterrent, a weapon born of pure mass destruction. The first atomic sun had risen. Reaction was sustained. A terrifying wave of pure thermal energy that rewrote the rules of history in a single second. But the atomic flash had triggered a preemptive ambush. The Eastern Chemical Vanguard launched a massive assault to seize the core.
Out of the dust storm came the cleansers. Iron monsters armed with the primal fury of chemical pollution.
Atomic rifles met lead-shielded tanks. The desert fortress became a brutal meat grinder as the two modern factions collided. They didn't come to destroy the base. They came to steal the split atom, weaponizing chemistry to bypass the radioactive shield. Atomic launch. The West answered with absolute fire, vaporizing the Eastern front line in a single blinding instant.
They think their split atom makes them gods. Release the secondary reserves. Poison the sky until their new sun goes dark forever.
The chemical response was initiated. A global payload designed to choke the nuclear eyes of the West.
The sky was poisoned.
When the fallout settled, nothing remained but a stalemate of atoms illusion. Cold peace maintained by fear. The global grid was fractured, divided between the radioactive sun and the chemical shadow. But beneath the surface of peace, the remnants of the old world were conspiring. The current they thought they destroyed was waiting to shock them from the shadows. They dug deep into forbidden archives, unlocking an ancient chemical fuel that could insulate their cores against the radioactive storm. The race for survival was re-accelerated. The old gods of current were weaponizing chemistry to fight the power of the atom. The chemical shield was raised. A wall of pure pollution designed to isolate the eastern grid from the nuclear eye of the West. The atomic infantry advanced through the dead zones, their armor insulated against the invisible poison left by the Trinity bomb. But the dead zones were not empty. Through the radioactive fog, the Eastern counterstrike was already waiting.
Out of the suit came the cleansers, iron beasts fueled by chemical fury, charging directly into the nuclear frontline. Total collision. The power of the split atom crashing against the unyielding wall of chemical defiance.
My weapon is corroded. The chemical mist is dissolving the atomic fuel rods. Fall back! Fall back! The Atomic Vanguard was pushed back. The chemical hunters reclaimed the dead zone, enforcing a new blackout.
The entire sector is blinded! We have lost the signal of Platoon 7! The chemical interference is absolute!
Atomic launch. The West answered with absolute fire, vaporizing the chemical stronghold in a single blinding second.
They think their split atom makes them kings. But they forgot that the Earth belongs to the elements. Release the secondary reserves.
If they want total war, then we will poison the sky until their new sun goes dark forever.
The sky was poisoned. The chemical armada launched its final deterrent, preparing to choke the nuclear eyes of the West. When the sun broke through the fallout, nothing remained but a landscape of radioactive glass and chemical ash. The nuclear frontier ended not in victory, but in a divided world. A cold peace maintained by
The nuclear frontier concludes, and the electric resistance begins.